Are you ready? Ready? Let's do it. Got a big black pickup. He's a rapping star. He flicks chickens. He sets a low bar. He thinks he's Jesus. See the watch he bought? He's big time crazy when he thinks he's not. He's a little bit la 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 la, a little bit Justin. Oh la 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 la, a little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. He's a homo basher. He's an ageist too. Wishing cancer, heart attacks too. He hates old ladies. He's going to sue. He thinks he's Jesus. Come join his crew. Let's do it. He's a little bit la 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 la, a little bit Justin. La 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 la, a little bit Justin. La 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 la, a little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. Ooh, a little bit Justin. Ooh, a little bit Justin. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's Sunday. Good morning to you. You're welcome. Hi, you guys. Okay. Gosh, it's Sunday, September 19th. Boy, on Tuesday, it's going to be the 21st night of September. Shout out to Earth, Wind, and Fire. But today's the 19th, September 19th, 2020 +1. Good to have you guys here. Thank you for showing up with us. You know, the YouTubes it's a big place. Lots and lots of choices, millions from what I understand. Thanks for being here with us and our little corner of the hood. But yeah, so the Justin thing, I play that kind of the beat of that. Thank you, K Ride Express. Kind of pumps me up. It's sort of that Marine Corps warm up before you get into maneuvers or whatever. I just made that up. Okay, you guys, we're going to get started here because Maggie's backstage. And also, we have a special guest today. And so I will be changing the title of this show because it's going to have a title now. We're so lucky. Okay, so you guys, without further delay, I'm going to introduce America's favorite UK correspondent, Maggie-of-England, my sidekick. Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Robin. Hi, everyone in chat. I'd say I'm a little bit fired up.
A double barrel.
But I'm not. Robin just cheers me up every week.
Well, it's kind of mutual. Yeah. This is where we, come and act stupid. Feel free to act as stupid as you want here on the Granny Show, because
Of course I will. Because I can.
Yeah. Well, I was hiding, hinting to the crowd. Okay, wait. Oh, Jolly Bridgeburner says she's hiding backstage with the stagehands. I know they're having a party back there, and we're missing it. Jolly. Okay, so, Genocide. First up.
Hey, darling.
Thanks, you. Genocide nearly always comes in at number one. And then Melissa Boomer of the Night. There's a hint for you. And Jilly Beans did a drive-by. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks.
Thanks, Jilly.
Jilly's doing the mom stuff. Caleb Schultz. Hi, baby.
Hey, Caleb. How you doing, darling?
Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Erin Massa, Obtuse Bread Dough is over in there. Thanks for being here. Who else is here? Eileen Ebony. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Eileen. Hi, darling.
Good to see you, dear heart. 6 drops.
Hey,
6 drops of the artistry that comes at the beginning. Stop me before I hurt myself. At the beginning of our show,
Advert.
yeah, she did the artwork. Thanks
Yeah.
again. I'll probably thank you every time 6 drops. Prairie Queen,
Hey,
hi,
Prairie
honey.
Queen. Hi, darling.
Clockwork Banana. I know who you
Hi,
are, Clockwork
sweetheart.
Banana. You can't fool us.
Oh, it goes from mayhem to all sorts during the day if I clock in to look to see if you're all right.
Renee, Mrs. Jonasai. Hi, Renee,
Hey,
sweetheart.
hey, darling. Hope you're okay.
Good to see you. Did I miss anybody? I think that's it. Okay, so you got anything, any news, anything you want to say, Maggie, before I bring on our special guest?
Oh, yeah. A big happy birthday to my granddaughter, Evie May, Olivia's sister. She's 8 today.
Evie May, happiest
Yeah.
birthday, sweetheart. I hope your day is wonderful.
Yeah, we had the FaceTime thing this morning because they've gone out for the day.
Oh, Jolly
Yeah.
Bridge Burner. Sorry, honey, I left you out. Sorry.
Oh, hi, Jolly. I hope you're okay, sweetheart.
Yeah,
I think about you all the time.
Yeah, a member of the Terrible Two, Jolly Bridge Burner. It may or may not have anything to do with, the Clockwork Banana.
It's all done by Clockwork.
Bump. Yeah. So Maggie, I'm going to introduce our guest. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so you guys, there is a couple of channels out here in the interweb. She's a friend of ours, a cool person, pretty damn sharp too. And so she wants to kind of weigh in on her next step, what her plans might be. And so, gosh, she's trusting us. God, honey, Lord help you. Any input I would have, is probably, I'm talking out my ass. So I can't speak for Maggie, but anyway, okay.
Oh, I do that regular too. Ask my husband.
Okay, you guys will see our good friend, I know you've heard of her. It's Melissa Boomer of the Night. We're very pleased to have her on. Welcome, Melissa. Hey.
Ladies, I thank you so much, truly.
No, you're welcome.
It's you who are trusting me, because I know I've burned my name in a few places, and so I just
did ya?
We've never done that.
Oh no, we're completely innocent of that. We're universally loved. Boy, is that a lie. My nose just grew about an inch.
I just think it was born out of the fact that in the last 6 months, I'd say things like, I promote these channels. That doesn't necessarily mean they like me. And it became kind of a mantra, I'd say. And I think some of those channels were saying, well, don't you like us? And that's not at all what I meant. What I meant was, I don't know. So I was clearly making a disclaimer, but it came back to kind of bite me in the butt the way I was saying it, I guess.
Oh boy, some things come back to bite you in the butt when you least expect it too.
Yeah.
Oh, we've had a lot of that recently. Believe me.
Well, it's been, the craziness has kind of stepped up a notch or two in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Whoa. And okay, according to our favorite astrologer, Steve Judd, he says it's only going to get worse. So it's, this is when we need to really pay attention to the words that we're saying, our intention, not to get woo-woo or anything, but because it's 9 times out of 10, it's going to be taken wrong. People are going to take offense.
That's happened to me all my life, and I'm not apologizing for it. I'm sorry.
Well, right now, people have
short.
They have short fuses. They have knee-jerk reactions, and this is what the times have done to us, you guys. It's like Lord of the Rings, or no, sorry,
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. Yes. Oh God, Thank you.
I got you. And, thank you so much to everyone in chat who's welcoming me. And I do appreciate, some of them have been to my channel and I appreciate it. And the one thing I really want to make clear is I know everybody doesn't enjoy my flavor, because that's why I have my end signing off is always stay safe, stay well, stay weird, because I know I've always been the kind of person that has a very small group of friends because I'm a weirdo,
Well,
welcome.
You're in the right place.
It's really lovely to have this platform, because I've been a lifelong weirdo. I've always sort of been on the fringes. My humor wasn't always understood. What, honey?
Clockwork had the, is that Clockwork?
That is
Banana.
Clockwork Banana.
He knows more than anybody about what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, at any rate, no, my last name is not Boomer. My last name's out there. Well, one of them is. On my real legal last name, but some of my last names are out there. I've been doxxed quite a bit, but no, it's okay. I kind of I'm going to do a thing on that someday about doxing, because whatever. I'm not really flipped out at all by that. But at any rate, no, that's not my last name. I did a PewDiePie video last year that got almost 20,000 views. And well, a lot of my views last year were quite big. My subs just didn't grow because I was one of these people just didn't care for my flavor. And that's okay. I'm not, I'm not looking to YouTube to find friends. I wanted to do content because I felt like I had something to say. I also don't look to YouTube for my income. And it was the pandemic, just like a lot of people, we weren't making money, So at any rate, no, Clockwork, my last name's not Boomer. I picked up on the OK Boomer thing through PewDiePie, and I'm technically on the cusp between Boomer and oldest Xer. So it was just a joke.
Yeah, I'm the very, very, very leading edge of boomerdom. I was one of the first. So,
of the boomers.
Yep. I was born right after World War II, and that's when the boom began.
I happened to be watching when PewDiePie made one of his more recent mess ups, and I caught it. I clipped it live. I'm not a fan of his either. And I clipped it live when he started cursing at his youngest fans, saying, I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. F you. Don't you have any friends? And blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and I clipped it live. And then I did a video on it.
Heard of him, but
I know people have talked about PewDiePie.
Yeah.
I always thought it was PewDiePie, but it's PewDiePie. I've never paid any attention. There's a lot of shit I don't pay attention to because damn, there's only so much time in the day, And that kind of thins out my interest. So I don't know. I really didn't know who Isaac Happy was. I don't know who a lot of these people are. I don't give a fuck.
And that's how all my actions have been, not just my content, but my actions. So last December, I wanted to just go back to my music channel, which is Dark Side Boomer Melissa, and then dump the whole Amberlynn Reed React channel. Well, when you do that, you private all your old videos and YouTube kind of punishes you. And so when I came, they kind of smack you and your algorithm, your chance of getting back into the algorithm. It has to do with SHA. It started with MD5 or RD5, and then it goes into SHA-1, SHA-2, SHA-3. Now they're to SHA-4. And
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, go ahead. Somebody out there is going to understand what you're talking about. Keep on.
So, well, I think a few of your people might know, but anyway, I used to be a Linux. It was a part of my recruiting job to be a Linux administrator back in the day because long time ago, back when we were in the corporate America world, you used to have to have a few people that knew programming and a DBA work, database administrator work at the same time they were doing their regular job. and in smaller companies or mid-sized companies. And so I knew how to do Linux administration. And then as I got older, I just kept with continuing education. So I know a little Perl script, I know a little JavaScript, and I definitely know SQL. So I just continued to teach myself things. But anyway, my point of this is it irritates me the way the company, the platform one, I don't want to keep repeating it because I don't want to mess up your stream. But when I killed my channel and I tried to come back and do parodies on Shanny for Christ and people like that, they said, oh yeah, you still have 600 subs, but it's going to be harder for you to grow now. They didn't say that to me. You know what I mean? That's how they treated my channel.
Yeah.
Right. And I had a harder time. So God bless Miss Parker. She promoted my parodies, and that I grew through simply some of her community and some of the people you have here. And
with a little help from your friends. That's what it's all about.
And it was really nice. But I don't do Discord because I'm too chatty. I tend to, when I get upset, I get upset, and it makes me look like I'm reeing sometimes. So.
Hey, fuck them if they can't take a joke.
Well, it's just me, and
I've been banned from the only place on Discord I participated in. So, but you know that tells me there's a little bit of gossip about me because I saw the opening volley making fun of me, and so then they realized that I had been there because it'll show when you were last there. So boom, I was banned and blocked. A bunch of kids. Bunch of fucking kids.
Yeah. I've got something similar. It was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was hanging out with a few people that you know, and I'm very fond of, frankly. And I was hanging out, chatting. It was 4 a.m. and everything was going fine. And then I spurred out about somebody, and everybody all of a sudden said, good night, good night, good night. And I watched 2 separate Discords go gray. And I thought, oh, they're in private Discords right now.
So they can talk about you.
Yeah. But it was okay. And I didn't get kicked from anywhere. I just thought, man, Melissa, when you've had too much caffeine, and I am bipolar, the two don't mix with Discord. So I just said, forget it. I'm not going to do it.
It's all in the name. And I only ever went in one Discord and never again.
You know, Maggie, and
that was way back when, about 3 years ago. It's really hard to get hold of me.
Both of you ladies can understand this because I've listened to most of your streams. I just do it later because I'm not a morning person.
Yeah.
But I'm the one liking it without me always commenting. But but at the same time, they don't understand that people our age can have sardonic and sarcastic senses of humor, or that can even low-key troll. They think we're always, I don't know. They just seem to think.
You know what? Their opinion is none of our business.
I love that expression.
That's from Don Miguel Luis, you know, the 4 agreements.
Yes.
None of your business what people think of you.
I have been telling some of my people that, and I don't mean my people, the people that view my,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
A little community thing going on, but it's when the backstabbers come out, and they're all coming out now.
Boy, and like Steve Judd said, it's only going to get worse. So strap in and hold on. Y'all expect the unexpected.
All I can say is, thank you.
Because lighters have something to do with that. Maybe setting somebody's ass on fire.
What can I say? I married a Sagittarius.
You know,
I saw IARC scroll by. Oh my gosh. I was in IARC back in the 90s. Holy smokes. I didn't even know that was still But
but you know what? You know, I think it's on them. You know, the people who don't get it. I think they have a sense of humor deficiency. Well, you know they don't get the subtleties of humor. They don't get pretty fucking smart humor. They just react on the most surface level. You know, these are obviously not thinking people.
I will give credit, and this is what I wanted to ask you ladies about something. I will give them credit for a few things. And I have a couple of friends. One is they're real life friends. And one of them is a young Zoomer. He's just into his 20s.
Oh.
And then I have another friend. These are both gay males. And the other one, and there's a reason I'm saying that. Actually, the young Zoomer has just come out as non-binary. And then the other individual is an older millennial. And the two of them and myself want to do a kind of meta thinking on societal issues through the perspective of YouTube. And I think that'd be so much fun. But my point of bringing it up in this context is to say that I think some of their opinions are very valid in the way they hear me, the way they see me, especially when it's talk to text.
Okay.
So
You lost me at the word meta.
okay, just big picture thinking.
The larger picture.
Oh, yeah.
So
the overview.
Now.
So I'll give you guys an example, and please, nobody in side chat. I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm literally giving an example of something I did. Yeah, this is just an example of something I did. So early on in me immersing myself in the Ms. Parker community, I saw somebody named Steve McRae's manager, and I knew that wasn't Steve McRae. But I had come across Steve McRae over a year ago. I had a negative experience with him. And I was joking, and I said, "Is this really Steve?" And it was a joke because I knew it clearly wasn't. Yeah. And he said, "No." And I said, "Are you sure, Steve?" And it was a joke. Well, then I kind of got trolled in chat for that.
Oh,
yeah, because they thought I was serious. And I thought, why do you think I'm serious? Because my name's Melissa Boomer and I'm older. And so it kind of became this thing where when the person, whoever that is, Steve McRae's manager with the name, would kind of say, "Hi, Melissa, it's Steve." And I'm like, no, look, that whole thing was a joke.
Yeah, that's old news.
Yeah.
You can't hold on to that, I'm afraid.
No, it's not that I'm holding on to it. I was using it as an example. And I have several of those. It's more like I would like to do this meta thing, as in how different generations view social perspectives on YouTube, and how different.
Boy, I just got excited. I think you're right on with that thinking, Melissa. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the different age groups. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want
the overview.
Like the stage. Well, I have. Robin does all the work. I just sit here.
Yeah, but it would be the perspective of a range of ages and a range of experience. Oh, Melissa, I think you're right on with that. I hope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and by the way, for both you ladies and the chat, I used a safe example because I could have used some. I could have used several.
Do we know about them?
There are more glaring examples.
I'd rather I can use other examples on my channel during that whole meta thing that I won't be using people's names. I'll just use the example.
But the smart people will pick up on it.
Sure, but maybe they won't be watching. I mean, at this point, I have a dead channel with at least 750 zombie subscribers. So I'd like to gain the momentum on that without killing the channel again. So that's the one thing.
Yeah, the one thing I think, because sometimes it's beyond belief that people even watch me rapping. To me, anyway.
Yeah.
But we have been consistent in what we've done. We've always stuck to the same times religiously, and we've just, even when we've felt like absolute shite, we've just consistently done that same time every week for the last.
Well, because number one, it revives us. It kind of changes up the energy in your life. to do this.
Yeah.
And also we have the same consistent low viewership.
Yeah.
but it's
Which
consistent.
we love,
That
you
makes
know.
me happy. We'll
Yeah.
get 60 some. Sometimes we've gone all the way up to 100. Depending on the topic and the number of people who are interested in it. Or
Yeah, we hit over 2 point K for one show.
oh yeah, well that's
Right.
when we coattailed on this famous guy in Dublin. Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah,
other people,
boy,
we've had
did
that
that
kind of, we've had
that
some good
boosted
viewers.
our viewership that one time. That was fun. And then Maggie and I were drunk with power on that. We went naively. We said,
were just
"Hey, we're on our
baffled.
way." High fiving each other, but that was just a one off, and it's okay.
We started, what was it we had, Robin, when we started? Was it 23 or 83? So
83, I think, because I had 40 some subs before I even uttered a word.
yeah,
Live, just because I was a freeloader for 5 years before we actually, so I had this, and I was thinking, what are they waiting for? I'm not doing shit live. I'm just gonna freeload. But and then we just suddenly had 80 something, and now
yeah.
we have 1,000. But like you said, Melissa, a lot of them are zombies. They don't,
Right.
and that's okay.
Maybe.
Oh, I absolutely know that. It would be nice to get, once you get your 1,000, though, the algorithm starts helping,
Yeah, but YouTube says the problem is you don't have enough watch hours. And
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm well over my watch hour.
yeah, geez, oh, meso, yeah, you're way up there. But we're not, and it's okay. We're only a
Yeah,
couple of
we
grand.
don't
We're
do.
having a blast.
Yeah. I've got something like 100,000 or 150,000 probably at this moment.
Yay!
And I'm appreciating a lot of the things being said in chat, but I wanted to address Killendale. That's my exact point, is that it's definitely wasn't all of their responsibility. Most certainly was a lot of my responsibility of the accuracy. A lot of what I had done was contributing to what had happened, the misinterpretation, the misunderstanding, because of the text to talk. And that's why I want these two other individuals I'm going to get involved with to do this panel show, so that we can get all three generations involved with it. So it's not just me waxing poetic about what I think the boomers should be involved. Hey, boomers need to take over YouTube. That's not at all what it's going to be about. It's going to be about, everyone saying, okay, well, here's where we're coming from, and here's where we're coming from, and here's where I'm coming from. And I obviously don't even represent my generation. So,
fuck, me neither.
Right.
No, and we never have. And to be fair, I've never even put that much thought into doing this like you have. It's never been a thing for me. It's just been a chat thing for me and Robin, and consequently, we've made some really lovely friends.
Sure.
You're talking on a professional level, and I have nothing to say on that. To be fair,
I think she's also talking about doing something with it.
Yeah,
we have no desire to do shit with it. But yay you! Number one, you have the energy and the brilliance. So, hey, I celebrate you. I'm on board with that.
Okay.
I just can't comment because I have no understanding of that kind of the business side of this. I started just chatting with people in a group, and me and Robin carried it on. That's where we started 5 years ago now, Robin. Nearly 6.
Oh yeah, but then we're kind of the weirdos in our little corner of YouTube. Melissa is jumping right into the active stream, the active life and smart. The fact that she's giving it some real thought
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
don't want to. I'm not against it in any way. I just got nothing to contribute to it, if you like.
I disagree. And
Oh,
here's why. One of the things on I have a list of ideas for episodes. One of them is um, tarot reading and other types of reading on YouTube.
Yeah.
oh, right.
Right. But it would go into the whole different types of religious beliefs and spiritual beliefs. I'm not calling that a religion, I'm calling it a spiritual belief, right?
Yeah.
Those who take it as entertainment versus those who take it as real, a real belief and the application of it. And I don't think it's necessarily fair to insult it. And at the same time, I don't know if it's necessarily fair to make other people feel as though they should take it as
Yeah.
assault. You know, you have to believe
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Uh,
Well,
yeah.
I do it in fun. That's the only reason I don't put any spiritual or religious woo-woo onto it. I just throw cards, tell a story, and that's where it ends for me. I could put an awful lot of
Oh,
stuff
there's
on
a
it.
little woo-woo.
I could do an awful lot more, but I don't
Oh,
need
fuck.
to
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's
And
long.
yeah. What Maggie does off camera is, her own business.
Yeah. So
But
But
it's
I
fun,
really
yeah,
do it
fun.
for entertainment purposes. But
We have a
you
blast.
you're
I also
going
wouldn't
into
do
a
any
deep
gotchas.
hole when you start playing with woo-woo because
I
you're
also
asking
wouldn't do any
for it.
gotchas. Yeah, I wouldn't do any gotchas. So if I ever were to invite you on, I'd explain to you, like give a full outline on what the purpose was and saying, here's what I'd like to talk to you about. I don't think gotchas serve any purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of been done, if that makes sense. And if people,
It's been done over and over and over.
Mhm,
God, you could just go
mhm,
stiff with boredom. It's done over and over.
right.
Mm.
And okay, just really quickly, you guys have no idea who I'm talking about, but there is somebody on YouTube, and I've kind of like made fun of her in the past. Her name is Betty Washam, and she has started doing tarot with cards that have all been bent in half. It's really funny. She holds them up to the camera. Every single card,
Oh,
it's been there. I'm not. I think that does something to the dynamic of. I don't know. I don't know the rules about how you handle tarot cards, but right now, she is in contact with the missing girl.
Oh, yeah, you said
Whose
this before.
boyfriend is now also missing, and she's in contact with her. And so I've kind of asked some pointed questions. And yeah, so anyway, there's that. There are people like that who obviously like the attention, because they're so special. And so anyway, and then they start talking about, I've been this way since I was a child. I just never told anybody.
yeah.
But then that gets
Okay,
into
yeah.
delusion. That gets
Well,
into
yeah. I mean, and this is more of a personal story, but uh, okay. I'm not trying to get into anything weird, but I think not a
I
lot.
get weird.
I
You're
think
weird.
you ladies know, and a couple of the people in your side chat know that my stepmom killed my uncle, and they were from a famous family, an Oscar winning and Emmy winning family. And
Yeah.
then, but she taught me how to con people with readings. She
Oh,
taught me how to do hot readings.
oh, that
Oh, yeah.
And yeah,
I used to do that with scrying with a crystal ball. Way decades ago. I used to do that. Yeah, and there's a knack to it. And
Robin!
boy, you can sell your yeah,
I'm surrounded. What can I say?
yeah, hot readings. You look at body language, you look at the way they're breathing, you look what they do with their eyes, you look at how they're fidgeting their feet. You absorb all the shit and went boom, hot reading. Here's what's going
I'm
on with
fire,
you.
ladies.
I
Yeah.
agree, Aunt Massa. And I'm sorry, I can't log in, and otherwise we'd get an echo. I can't log in and comment back. So I'm just now and again throwing out. I agree, Aunt Massa, with what you said about they're pointless. That hopscotches are pointless. So,
It
but I
only
do,
serves to jack the person up who's saying it. That's all
yeah.
it's for. It's selfish. It's a one-upper. There are a lot of people who need to do one-uppers.
And I'm
Yeah,
not here
and
to
it's
promote anything. That's not my purpose. My purpose was more to ask you guys' advice if I should start a whole new channel to do this, or if I should
Yes.
just go forward with what you feel in your gut.
Yeah.
That's what all you can do, and
Yeah.
just
Hey,
try it.
throw
If
it
you don't
against the
try it,
wall.
you'll
If
never
it,
know.
yeah, throw it out. If it sticks, you got something. If it slides down, alter your path a little. I think this will
Okay.
stick. I think it'll
Yeah.
stick, Melissa. Really.
Well, it's not going to be for a couple more months anyway, because I've been promising music content to my music. My music channel gets between 10 to 11,000 views on the last few.
Fuck.
I know. So I do need to get them something because I haven't given them anything in months. And people have been asking. So I only have 350 subs over there though, because I don't do live streams. I don't do anything. And so I need to
Why
give
don't
them.
you just stick a little bit of advice? Just stick to one.
Well,
Oh,
I
she's too
know.
diverse. Are you kidding? She's
My brain,
she's
you
this
know,
frenetic thinker. She's got to do more than one.
it's the bipolar thing, Maggie, to be honest with you. And my brain will just go overboard with thinking. And it is the workaholic in me. And there's just not enough work for me out there right now. But my
I
body,
understand that.
yeah, but my body isn't doing well right now. So I'm working on, that's it.
I understand that one too.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do, especially a lot of people in our age group,
Well,
I'm
and
not here. I'm
right,
not for boo-boos.
right now in the times we're all living in, it's a challenge in so many different ways for all of us. And yeah, boy,
No,
I've sunk into a really deep depression because I've worked since I was 15. And I'm now retired. I've been retired for a year. And I don't know what to do with myself. So I don't do anything. I am stalled out. My dishes need washing. Lordy, I got to hire somebody to clean out my fridge because it looks like a hoarder refrigerator. Okay, that's way too much information about what a slob I am these days. But, everybody's doing their handling of what we're all going through. And
you're going through the grieving process, Robin.
Oh yeah, the stages of grief. And sometimes you get stuck on stages and then you go back to the different stages. It's not a linear thing. It's grieving. No,
When I said this a few weeks ago. I was in ICU, dead as a dodo, in a coma for 3 days because I took an overdose because I couldn't work anymore. I'd worked like you. I'd worked from a 13-year-old, and most of my life I had more than one job.
Oh, same here. I had four part-time jobs at one time for about 6 months, and I loved it.
I'm sorry, I'm a workaholic as well.
Yeah, my body gave out on me. Like it gave out on me yesterday. I was in bed most of the day because of the illnesses I have. I'm not a victim of it either. I won't let it. And like I said to Robin before you come in the green room, I re-listened to our last show and I heard her say, because sometimes I don't hear half of it because I'm either away with the fairies or something. And she says, she felt like a charity book, but in a joking way, but it played on me. And I told her, you make me make my bed every week. You make me get showered all the time to do this show.
Yeah.
You make me look after, give me that day of self-care when otherwise I can't be asked. And we do that for each other. And
and dear sweet Maggie, my dear sensitive sweet friend, and I told May, I said, man, I'll always go for the joke.
Yeah. We both do, but I mean, in the
but
moment,
that
I
hit you.
laugh.
But I realize now that hit you sideways, and I'm sorry.
I didn't ever want you to think that's why I do this.
Oh no, it was in response to you saying you don't do your own channel because I'm here and you're here to support. Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I just segued right into it's like a charity. But okay, right now, Maggie, I apologize for that.
Oh, don't, because I don't want you to stop being you, because that's our combination. That's why this works in its little minute way that it does.
Yeah, but so Melissa, I got to ask you, what sort of genre is your music channel? Because boy, I'm just so narrow these days.
Yeah.
I just
So lately, the last few have been on Tulsa Southern rock from the 70s. Like, okay, let me explain. Leon Russell, who was Elton John's.
Yes.
Okay, so I did 2 parts of a Leon Russell documentary. Each were 40 minutes. Those hit over 11,000. Then I did a Derek and the Dominoes one where I was promoting Bobby Whitlock getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because he's the only one not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, except for Gordon, who's in prison for Bang Bang Maxwell Silver hammering his mom. Yeah. So everybody else is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because Clapton is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 4 times. He's the only human on earth in it 4 times for all of his super groups and then individually. And Clapton has this thing. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this one last thing, but he has a thing about he goes to everybody else to write his songs. J.J. Cale has written most of his songs along with Delaney and Bonnie. And he didn't have them credited on the albums, and he wasn't even paying them. So yeah, I've got a lot of that going on in those docs.
Oh, so you're doing a deep dig on that. Cool. This is stuff that like a regular fan or a viewer or a music appreciation person, very few people really know about this. I think that's great.
It's a lot of fun, but I also do some hip hop because I really like hip hop, but I'm talking about old stuff, old hip hop, and then and I'm
back when the lockers were doing it, pop locking, and where it really started. Oh, delightful.
New York, like the Grandmasters, Grandmaster. Oh God, and I did
C. Was it Grandmasters?
No, it was Grandmaster Flash's group, but see, they didn't. Anyway, it's a lot of information and my brain's not ticking yet because it's so early. But Sylvia Robinson ripped them off, all of them, when she did Sugar Hill Records. She ripped them all off, and she got in with a gangster and from one of the 5 families, and they ripped them off. So I'm still working on that one. And then I did do a Sly and the Family Stone one, but my pacing was off, so I have to redo that. And I also did an Elton John one for the song Someone Saved My Life Tonight, because when he was working with Long John Baldry, whose name was Sugar Bear, that song, and it goes, Sugar Bear, someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear, Sugar Bear. He's literally talking about when he made a noose and Bernie Taupin and Long John Baldry kept him from killing himself because they knew he was gay.
Oh God, that gives me goosebumps.
Holy moly.
Right? Isn't that nuts? And so I'm sorry, I should have done trigger warning, but they were saying to him, you're getting ready to marry this woman, Linda. I can't remember her last name right now, but he was getting ready to get married to a woman, and they go, dude, you're gay. And he was like, I'm not gay. What are you talking about? And they were these big rough and tumble dudes. And they were going, we love you. You're our best friend, but you're gay. Don't get married to this woman. She's going to rob you of your money and your life, your soul. And then they found his noose. So I do that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Boy, the list of things you could do with that is just fucking endless. Boy, I went through an era. When was it? In the 70s?
I didn't know that, Eric Massa. that he's famous in the meme community? And thank
No
you for
kidding.
commenting. I didn't want to interrupt too much,
No,
but thank
no,
you
no.
guys
Oh,
for
you
communicating with me.
kidding? Our chat is half our show.
Oh, they're amazing.
You know,
They
we love
really
these
are.
guys. So, you know, any input you guys have, we'll give you a shout
That's
out.
and that was why I wanted to come on, because your chat is so intimate with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we invite it and we appreciate it, and it, you know, it gives us fucking life.
Yeah.
You know,
Both of us. Yeah. We
yeah,
adore the show.
and you know, there's not a dummy in the bunch. You know, these people are thinkers. They're lovely. They're brilliant.
Well, someone said more, please. Six Drops said more, please. I've got one more tidbit that's kind of cool.
Oh,
So
do
you
it,
know
do
how
it.
you hear all these stories about how Sly from Sly and the Family
Oh, I
Stone,
love
how
that.
he right, and you know how you hear all these stories about how he's living on the streets because he's a heroin addict, blah blah blah. Okay, that's not true.
Mm.
He actually chooses to live in this really nice RV. It's not one of these beater trailers. And the press wants to put it out there like he's living as a homeless heroin addict. Well,
Oh.
his manager, now he did get ripped off for a whole lot of money. And then there was a very large multi-million-dollar settlement where he got his money back. And then the judge reversed it on a technicality. And that's yep. And that's bad. However, his manager does hold on to what few royalties he does have left, and he does have royalties left. And his manager sets him up with a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and Sly chooses to live in that RV because he prefers the more transient lifestyle. But it's a badass RV.
It's probably a $250,000 RV with televisions and solar panels and shit. He's not roughing it.
No.
Right, exactly. And you know, Eric Massa knows a lot about Long John Baldry, so I have one piece of last information on that. So
Yeah.
Linda, I don't want to say her last name wrong, but Linda, the woman that was all about, Elton John found out this last year that she had gotten COVID and was fired from her job. And so Elton John set her up with a good deal of money. Since Someone Saved My Life Tonight was a signature hit for him, and it was about her.
Wow. See, I had no clue. That gives it a lot of depth and meaning.
I have all kinds of those on my channel. So
oh, honey.
please go to my channel.
Yay. I never click on music channel. Honey, I will subscribe
Yeah.
to that. Boy, I went through a country western era back, in my 20s, and oh geez, well, my sister used to hang out with country western recording people. They had records out there, and they were all in my mom's living room when I was 15, having sessions into the night. And I used to like sneak and sit at the top of the stairs and listen to all this shit going on. But boy, Charlie Pride, one of the first Black country western singers.
Yeah.
Boy, he was good. Apartment Number 9.
Behind closed doors.
Yeah. And all those guys. And then there are the guys who did the crossovers. They went, but yeah. Then there's Gordon Lightfoot. Do you guys know who Gordon Lightfoot is?
Of course.
Do you know that he looks like a dead man standing? That poor fellow did not age well. And boy,
the murder on the 4 on the Floor murder, which was the murder that involved John Holmes, the porn star.
Oh, yes.
So there's a film, a very famous film about that. That was a cinematic film, not a documentary film about that. And it ends with the song, If You Could Read My Mind, Love.
Whoa.
So now every time I hear that song, I
can't stop thinking about the meaning of
right.
Yeah, boy. And then there's Jim Croce. He had an interesting life. Jim Croce.
Robin, I have a personal story about Jim Croce. So I was my
Let's
dad's
have it.
wife. So I was my dad. Okay, no, not in a pervy way. But my mom
Oh,
not in a pervy way. My mom
ah,
left when I
hell.
was 6 years old. Okay. And
Well,
so,
that's right. You're young.
yeah. So, no, it was more of I was his emotional person and I did all this stuff. I took care of the younger kids and blah, blah, blah. So, he would take me to all these concerts. I got to see Bob Dylan when he reunited with the band.
No kidding.
I've seen like a ton. I got to see the Rolling Stones. Yeah, so in the early 70s. So I have my first concert by myself without my dad was Cheap Trick when they came back from Budokan, the Live at Budokan concert. But at any rate, Jim Croce, we were going to see him that year when he was on tour, and that's the year he died in the
Whoa.
plane crash. Yeah. So that sucks.
Oh,
You know,
whoa.
my husband and I were also going to see Nina Simone at the Hollywood Bowl when she passed away.
Nina Simone?
Yeah.
The Nina cried power, y'all. Nina Simone. Did you hear that Hosier song with Mavis Staples, Nina Cried Power?
Yes.
She's an icon. I play that song all the time. Damn, that's a good song. But Nina, she could play two separate songs on the piano at the same time.
Yes. Nina is
Cry power, Nina. We fucking love you right this minute.
She made that song from Hair cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, I know. You know what? Music is life.
Yes.
If we did not have music, we would have, there's poetry. Meh. I'm meh about poetry, but damn, music can sustain us. It can express us. It validates us. There's, if
That's
we
why
didn't
they
have
use it in all the movies and programs.
it's mood setting. If you
Yeah.
have a good musical score in the movies. Okay, example, Harold and Maude. Cat Stevens did the entire soundtrack for Harold and Maude. That made that damn movie.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Trouble at the end. And if you want to sing out, damn, you can just dig into that and identify with every fucking song. And Harold and Maude.
Is it weird that when I was in my teenage years, Hammer House of Horror theme tune was one of my favourites?
What?
Hammer House of Horror theme tune. Okay, I'll tell you something interesting about Cat Stevens or Yusuf
Islam.
Okay, so Yusuf Islam, supposedly one of these great spiritual people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the band One Direction, the goofy boy band that came out of
they're really cute guys.
Right, but they copy all of their music. Their songwriters copy everybody else, including one of their big songs is a direct copy of Baba O'Reilly by The Who. Well, at any rate, one of their songs is a copy of one of Cat Stevens' big hits. I think it's Wild World. And at any rate, everybody else was kind of like, everybody else that heard it, including Tom, Pete Townsend of The Who, he heard the Baba O'Reilly one and good gravy. That's a direct copy too. But everybody else was kind of like, oh, well, lyrics and vocal melody are pretty much the only copyrightable parts now that courts recognize. So who cares? Let's just let it go. But not Yusuf Islam.
Good.
This big spiritual man. Oh, he wanted his cha-ching. Isn't that interesting?
You can't blame him because he started out in the world of glitz and being used and capitalized on and not getting your fair tribute. So hey, he came up through with the hard knocks. So that's in his memory.
I mean, other than Eric Clapton, didn't everybody look at all the African American artists who got ripped the heck off by Eric Clapton? Muddy Waters. These people got ripped off by Led Zeppelin and Eric Clapton, and I don't know. I get really passionate about this. Maybe we should just scrap that one channel. I should just go back and do my music channel. This is why I needed you ladies, and look how you've led me.
Yeah. Well, everybody is really enjoying it in the chat, so it needs to be done. That's your direction.
There's something really right going on here, Melissa.
I just thought of another fun one you guys might like, because we were speaking about that. Oh, the Do They Know It's Christmas Time thing. So you know the song, oh, you ladies will know this song. So you know this song by Stevie Wonder, You Haven't Done Nothing. So if you sick and tired of hearing your lies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you think you've done so much for us, but you haven't done nothing. That song. Okay, so everybody thought he wrote that song about the Nixon administration and how he was manipulating the military-industrial complex in Vietnam, right? Well, 10 years down the road, when he was contributing to the We Are the World song in conjunction with Do They Know It's Christmas Time in the UK.
Wonderful.
Okay, listen to this. He comes out with Quincy, and he was promoting that. And he said, I wrote a song about this years ago called You Haven't Done Nothing, about the left media elite and how once we become wealthy and famous, we are now a part of contributing to oppressing marginalized persons. It doesn't matter what color we are. It doesn't matter the fact that I'm completely blind and disabled. We're still contributing to oppressing marginalized persons. And the left acts as though they're doing so many great things for us. They're doing all these wonderful things for us. And yet you're talking, and you haven't done nothing.
But there's money going in your pocket.
Sure. But I love the fact that he copped to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of marginalized people in the music industry, women have gotten a really shitty end of the stick. In fact, Melanie Kafka. Oh, honey, bestow my heart.
The only thing I've been able to use of hers is she does one version on a Dutch television show of Candle.
I know exactly because I had her entire album from Carnegie Hall, and she did it on her 21st birthday. That was my favorite set of songs ever. She did Brand New Key, but she did a song called the Nickel Song. And she, where she sang, in fact, I think she did it just off the cuff in the studio. She finished recording and she just started singing when the mics were still on. She says, you only put in a nickel and you get $1 song. And that was the chorus throughout the song. What are you doing to me? You give me a nickel, but you expect the $1 song. So they had this expectation. They used her, and she acknowledged that, and that was brilliant. She was 21 when she wrote that. What a brilliant artist. And
Brand New Key is quite a filthy song.
It really is. I know. And the older folks never got it. Yeah.
Well, you don't till you get older.
Yeah, well, think of it. Roller skate key.
Yeah. And Lippert is absolutely right. It's You Haven't Done Nothing. And everybody had, like all the media, the music media, Rolling Stone had ascribed that to the Nixon administration. He's like, that's not what I wrote it about. I was like, you go, Stevie, you tell him.
Yeah.
I had been telling my husband for years, that's not what it's about. I know I heard him say otherwise. And then when I did the whole Do They Know It's Christmas Time, We Are the World video, which is on my channel, I found it. I found the article.
Wow.
So I have it on screen.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow. You guys, everybody go sub. Oh, Ann Lippert says, why don't links work? Okay.
Because I'm not a mod. I'm not.
Why aren't you a mod? Well, let me go over there and make your ass a mod. Okay.
If you mod me, I can throw my channels in.
Okay, okay, say something. Even just do a dot, and then I'll make you a mod, and then you can paste any link you want.
Okay, let me see here.
Yeah. Just go dot enter or something. so I see your name up there.
There you go.
Otherwise, I have to scroll up. There you are. Okay. Thank you for add moderator. Okay, you got it.
Okie dokie. Now I'll throw my music channel in.
Yeah, do. Yeah. There you go, you guys. So
There it is. And then just don't worry about that other channel for the time being. It's going to be quite a while before I put that show together.
Oh,
So the music channel's
6 drops is on it. Whoa, 6 drops.
Yay! Thank you, 6 drop. Oh yeah.
Okay, Ann Lippert has been a guest. Okay, you're gonna making you a mod. Heck, mods for everybody. Okay, Ann.
But I want to, and thank you, Clockwork. And thank you, 6 drops. But I want to thank you, ladies, because this entire chat was exactly what I needed to focus. It was exactly what I wanted. And this was it. So this was it. My husband keeps telling me, get off that other stuff. It's just, we always have these conversations at home. My husband is a wonderful person. He met me as this little lipstick lesbian, and he was my soulmate. And a lot of people call him my beard, but they don't know what happens in private, so they can keep their little opinions.
None of their fucking business.
Exactly. As we started this show on opinions, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. People take too much value in other people's opinions. I've got to the stage now where I don't really.
Oh my love!
I care about people. Their opinion really doesn't matter to me anymore.
It doesn't matter to me, but I listen. I pay attention.
Oh, I listen.
You just put that in the bank and keep track.
Yeah.
So I'm going to promise you all something, since you all just listened to me rant for an hour, and I thank you so much. I will have a new episode up for you this week.
Okay.
I have to promise you I tell you something, a lot of my content is on dark subjects. It tends to be people who.
There's a few people who want your music channel, if you can drop it in the chat, Melissa.
That's what that was.
Oh, that's it. That's where I clocked the banana.
That other channel was,
Well, and number one, I don't really know who Amberlynn Reed is. I think, isn't she a big girl?
She's that food beauty thingy.
I can tell you in one sentence. She's like the somewhat classier version of Shani.
Well, you could go to the dregs of the slimiest gutter and be one level above.
That's exactly what my point was. I tried to give it syrupy sarcasm.
Yeah. But okay. Somebody asked Shani, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, who posed a question. I think it was on Twitter, the twatter, as Maggie would say. About do your kids have underwear that fit? Do they have new clothes? Do they have clean clothes? Do they have food? Can they just go to the fridge and grab a snack? What about your kids? But then anytime anybody has mentioned her neglect of her children, she says, what are you, a PEDO? Why are you always hung up on my kids? What's wrong with you? Boy, if she deflects that way, there's something bad wrong with her. There's something really bad wrong with her. But here she is on YouTube
again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's back and forth. Yeah.
Again.
Well, and there are people.
I lost the loop when she had the train wreck. Because I was losing the plot if I watched any more of that.
But there's a ton of other people, a bunch of channels do it, covering some of the the weird sides. A lot of times, and I don't jump into that because, like I said, there's only so much fucking time in the day, and I have to spend a lot of my day doing nothing, and that I can't let too much interfere with that. But so your idea about the music channel and analyses and just interesting facts because
Yeah,
God, you know a lot simply
yeah.
because of your geography, your family history, and the
Mm.
people you have been like 1 degree of separation from, and even like direct association. Yeah, I think that that is fascinates me. You know, I think you're dead on with this, Melissa.
Well,
Yeah.
there is a short video on there, and it's because it was this year, 50 years ago this year, that my grandfather won an Oscar for
Mm.
the Carpenters song, Love, Look at the Two of
No
Us.
Oh
shit.
my God.
Oh,
Oh my God. I love the Carpenters.
Well, okay, it was in the movie For Lovers and Other Strangers, which is why he won the
yeah.
Oscar.
Yes.
And then the Carpenters went to see the film, fell in love with it, and asked if they could record it. And it became a hit for them before the Oscars
Yeah.
rolled around.
Oh
And that,
boy, talk about one hand washing the other. That made a big opportunity for everybody.
now
Yeah.
later that year, my stepmother, so he was my step grandfather, my stepmother murdered, well, she's my stepmother, murdered
Mm.
her brother, my uncle. And it was the beginning of many family tragedies
Yeah.
in my life, including my father going to prison for holding me at shotgun point. Um, I
Jesus,
don't
Melissa.
I don't talk about that in the video, so you guys are the kind of the first people to hear that. So I did get a book deal during the pandemic, and they talked about how it wouldn't come out because the seasons on books changed during the
Oh,
pandemic.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
So most of the book is actually done, but I have an editor. It's a real publishing house. This is not a Rev
Like a
style.
vanity press. Yeah.
Right. I don't reveal a lot about who I'm working with
Oh, don't.
because, but I've gotten a lot of those questions like, sure you do, kind of.
Well, you will. You
Yeah.
just will on here. It
And
just is what it is,
it,
unfortunately.
that doesn't
Yes.
mean the book is ever going to be a hit. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything.
Boy,
But
yeah, it's always a roll of the dice. Always.
sure, when they offered me the deal, they were kind of surprised that it's never been done by like ID Channel or something. And I
Told.
said, I'm not, because he took out all of this. It was covered by over 2,000 papers, including England, Germany at the time, because the Fred Karlin, the Oscar winner, and he was nominated every single year in the 70s, some in the 80s, and one in the 90s for either an Oscar, a Primetime Emmy, or Grammys. This dude was my grandfather. And he was trying to blame this all on my father that this happened. So I'm kind of trying to come out and set the record straight about what really happened. I'm not trying to clear my father's name. That's not what it's about. I'm trying
Well,
to explain.
you're the facts as you see them. Hey,
Right. And I have a lot of intimate details that were never revealed. So I was 11 when it happened. I was getting ready to turn 12. So I was and I was a little more, I'm not saying I'm an old soul, not that silliness. I had been raising kids at that point for 6 years.
Mm.
So I was very aware of how the household was run.
Yeah.
So I
that
was very
gives you
aware.
an awareness of real life
Yes.
in a microcosm.
For all we know, yes, somebody said, okay, there you go. James Griffin, you're looking at just the writer of the lyrics. So if you look at all the authors of them, if you look at there were 3 writers to that song. Fred Karlin was the writer of the music. So if you Google it, look at all the writers.
Ah, there you go, Anne. Yeah, our friend Anne is a comic. She's a comedian.
And an artist.
And artist, and you know, she's been a producer, writer, yeah, locally here in LA.
Yeah.
So she's, you know, she's really savvy what stuff you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's learning some shit too, huh, Ann?
But Ann might know more than I do about a lot of things. And then also, Ann, you won't find all of his accolades on his wiki page. You have to go to his accolade page. And yeah, I'm not, I don't hold on to this shit the way people might think I do. I've dealt with it. I've had plenty of therapy.
Yeah.
It's more that I feel as though people in the 80s never got the real story. This dragged on, you know.
Wow.
And she never really served time. She only did 1 year in a mental institution. So,
by reason of insanity. Oh, that's an old fallback.
she didn't get NGRI. She actually got manslaughter, but then they put her in a
Really?
mental institute. Yeah, kind of like those girls who did the Slender Man thing.
Oh, ew. Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
Well, ladies, you have literally made my day because it really helped me refocus. This was exactly what I needed. It's not something I didn't need validation. I needed to
No, you needed to focus on one channel.
I did. And now hearing from chat and hearing from you ladies, this is what I need to focus on. I'm serious though.
No, I was right at the beginning with the focus on one. And now you've got that focus. There's loads of people in the chat who are beautiful people that will support you on that because they're all interested in it and they're all listening.
Yeah, and they're not bullshitters, you know.
No.
Also, for Ann's information, the video I made will show you him actually winning the Oscar. It shows him going up on stage with the guy from Bread. And those two speak first. Fred speaks last. And there's Fred's wiki page, so you can see. And if anybody's wondering who added the part on Wikipedia that Wendy killed Chris, that was me.
Was it really? Yeah, wiki pages can be contributed to.
And I did so.
Yeah.
Yay. You've been surprised as well, Melissa. Sorry, Robin. How many people have had similar situations to what you've just described that listen?
Okay.
Here you go, Ann. I'm sorry, hon. There's my Dark Side Boomer, Melissa. That's my music channel. And on there's a video titled My Grandpa Won an Oscar and all I got was this damn t-shirt.
You got to have the humor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ann. Well, thank you, ladies. I'll let you do I love the chicken song. I play it for my husband.
Oh, thank you. The subject of the chicken song. He's not doing well. That's why I'll never bash him again. I also took that stance about someone else that I will never bash again. I think kindness is key right now. You know, sometimes you've got to switch up your game and just be fucking kind. I lost a lot of friends, but I will never bash Justin, this other guy, because he might drive off a cliff. His wife left him, took their son. He's drinking a lot. He's being nuts. Bless him. So that chicken song, you know, God, it might wind up being a memorial tribute, you know, that breaks my heart. But I love that song. I love the music. Thank you, K-Ride Express, who will remain nameless because he doesn't want to be hated along with me because I'm hated in a little circle. But anyway, Melissa, boy, thank you for coming on with us. This has been absolutely a delightful surprise.
Absolutely enthralling for me. So sorry to anybody who came in the chat and I didn't say hi to. I'd really apologize.
I know we missed a lot of you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
We were just totally captivated.
Yeah. So thank you, Melissa.
Well, thank you, ladies, and you have a great day. I'll sit in the chat and just enjoy whatever you have left for the day.
Okay, well, we might, because I'm all pumped up now. How about you, Maggie? Do you feel like dropping any cards for the chat?
Yeah, I can do. Yeah.
Okay,
You
great.
feel like,
Well,
you feel like, okay, Melissa, sweetheart, thank you again.
and
Uh,
Yeah,
Robin,
thank
I
you.
want to
You
get
take
with you
care.
sometime and talk about coming over for a coffee sometime because we live rather close.
we live rather close, and hey, as social distancing allows and all that
Oh,
shit.
right.
Yeah, let's do talk about that in
It
the
will take
future.
a while anyway because I got pretty sick from my second, and I'm a pro-vaxxer, so I'm not trying to shout all that out, but yeah, it knocked me on my butt.
Hey, you know what? You know
It's
what?
a personal thing, and we have no opinion on that. I don't
Oh,
care whether you
bullshit,
have or
Maggie.
haven't.
You have a
Yeah.
fucking strong opinion. Don't you pretend.
Yeah,
But,
well,
but
that's
anyway,
behind the scenes, not personal.
everybody I know in real life, every single fucking person I know in real life, without exception, has done it. They haven't had personality changes. They haven't had health
No.
issues. They are fine. The biggest thing is the fact that they're confident in stepping outside their door.
Sure. I mean, I have multiple sclerosis and I'm on chemo. So give me a break. That was a different situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't have situations, you are likely not going to have a single thing happen. You know what I mean?
don't know of us, and I have worked with thousands of patients in my job, and I know lots of people here. You know, I live in a metropolitan area, and
Right.
everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Yeah. Oh, 6 drops in the chat. Jiggy is in California. Jiggy is up in San Francisco, and he's working.
All right. Bye, my loves. Have a great day.
Okay, you got. Thank you again,
You
Melissa.
take care, Melissa.
We love you, dearie.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, I have to do. Okay, she's gone. Oh, Melissa, you're used to it. She just ducked out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Renee says Dolly Parton. She doesn't give her opinion. Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, well, my personal opinions in the background don't come on the show.
Yeah, I know. Even yeah. Mine either.
Yeah,
But,
no.
But you know,
It's just something I don't want to. This, yeah, I'm not saying anything. Right? Who was it?
everybody has their own stance. You're fucking entitled to it. So am I. So is everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all okay. It's all about choice. That's the only power we really have in life, is that of choice. So there you have it. Okay. Is there anybody?
Eric Master's birthday tomorrow, and I got my tea leaf ones out. I can't show you the box because it's over there. I just threw
because it's over yonder. Yeah. Erin Massa, thank you for asking, and happy birthday a day in advance, sweetheart.
Ooh.
Yeah, genocide, no thumbs down. Holy fuck. Okay, so our haters aren't here. Apparently, they've lost.
No, they abandoned us the other week.
I'm cool with that. You know, the people that you think are friends, I mean, years-long friendships, they're not real. They turn out to be not real. Boy, it wasn't that proven to me. Okay. Hi, Stephen Ronan.
Yeah. Hey, Stephen. Hi, darling. And again, anybody I've missed. So I've got the bull. I've got 3 of these oracle cards, and then I'll do my usual like I usually do.
Yeah,
and I got the bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And there's the card. And the next, broom, new home, new attitude. So from bullheaded to clearing out to an ear, listening ear, that will bring good news about the stages of what you've gone through, really. Bullheaded, change the way you were, and now you're willing to listen. And Ozo's end.
And now, hey, Beebs.
Hey,
Oh,
Beeb.
oh, Beebs, I can give you a list of 5 people that hates me, who hate me. I'll give you a list. Hit me up privately, Beebs. I'll tell you. They don't make any bones about it. You know, I've been made fun of publicly. Hey, I'm okay with that. Yeah. Oh, way, Beebs. Way. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Continuing on with Errant Muscle.
Letting go is the first one, which you have done. So just don't have any expectations. Be conscious of what you're doing and saying. Consciousness, which I believe you're in that space. Just go with the flow. It's all like, just be peaceful. Don't have any expectations about your birthday. I believe it's going to be a great day for you, but you're not expecting that great day, because these are all quite dark cards. It says the miser, but that's, to me, it's, you're
His
not letting go
feeling
of your
about it.
emotion. You're not letting go of the emotional baggage. It's kind of, because it's a family day, it's a birthday and everything, it brings everything to the fore, and all you
Oh,
need to do is slow down. It's going to be okay. It really is going to be okay.
but
Without
like,
the stress.
I'm sorry.
There's balloons there. Just pop the balloons. Get rid of that stress.
Yeah, and like
I
Maggie
believe
said,
you can have a good day. Yeah,
let go of any expectations. Just roll with it.
yeah. And Becky,
Oh, in the chat, thanks, 6 drops. Well, you know, I don't know, the jury's still out on that.
oh, yeah. Stop fecking whining. No one wants to listen to that shite. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. So do it.
Yeah. Isn't it funny that so many of us go along thinking we have absolutely no power? But we do.
Yeah. Just be.
You just
It's
don't
very
recognize
hard,
it.
because environmental factors always get in the way. I always see that. But it's how you react to them environmental factors, if you like.
But yeah. 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 Hi, Jilly.
Honestly.
Garlic bread. Do you know I broke a couple of teeth out of my upper plate having garlic bread? You know, the crusty part that's really good.
Yeah.
It just popped pretty soon. I was chewing, and then suddenly there was something that wasn't garlic bread in my, and damned if I didn't break out a couple of teeth out of my upper plate.
I think I can beat that one, Robin, for a change. Back in
Well,
the day before I had my plate, I just had one crown because of me and my brother tussling. And on my wedding anniversary, well, across the road from my mum's was a little home bakery, and they used to have home baked crusty rolls. And I fancied one for me cheese and pickle for me
mhm.
lunch. It was my wedding anniversary. I took one bite and my teeth went flying out. I looked fucking great on my wedding anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God,
Oh
it's
dear.
like those women who blow out birthday candles and their teeth go flying into the cake.
Yeah. Teeth and Darren's go, oh. You married this so many years ago.
Get over it. This is real life.
Oh, this is a true story as well. Sorry if anybody else wanted to read it, but he was looking online for vitamins and stuff, and he come across zinc and such, and it had got good for your immune system,
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
all this lot, and then sexual energy. He said, I ain't fucking getting any of that for you.
Oh, Darren. Oh,
It's a standing joke between us, you know.
that's funny.
Yeah. And I turned around because Trisha was there at the time and said, he's wishing I'd be asleep with earplugs and eye mask on.
That's too funny. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the joys when you've been together, you know,
Oh, I
30
know.
odd years.
Anything goes. Yeah, here's who you married. Yeah. So,
Bless him, I'd kill him.
anybody else in the chat? Anybody else? Okay, there you have it, Aunt Masa.
Yeah, you'll have a good day. Just don't let your mind overthink things today.
And and if it's not a good day, keep your sense of humor about it.
Yeah, yeah, you got to. In this
Oh
mad,
yeah.
mad world.
Renee says boundaries are really hard, especially if being with members of your family sends you right back to the place where you were most vulnerable with them in your life. We can't help it. We just like, boom, slip into that cog.
I become a hot mess when I'm going to a family gathering. Seriously, a hot mess. And my
yeah.
family know it.
Yeah, thank goodness everybody who was cruel and really not nice in my family, they're all dead. So I am finally free of that, because I'll tell you, even as an older adult, I had a family member that could just send me right back to that kid who was abused. And it's so easy to slip into, even if you're cognizant of it. Yeah, Killendall.
I've just know, yeah. Luckily for me, the hot mess stops as soon as I arrive at said place, because I'm the oldest.
Yeah, you're right up front next to the saddle horn now.
The old lady in gents table. We're the grandparents. And I never realised that till my cousin turned round to me after my mum's funeral and said, when did we turn into the grannies? And until that point,
yeah,
I had it never even entered my head that, oh my God, me and my cousins are now the last.
elders.
Yeah.
The elders. I never dreamt. I never imagined about being an elder. I was always the little one in the family, the one that wasn't important, the one that don't speak unless you're spoken to.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm the elder. Damn, it feels, it's exhilarating. It's and it's satisfying. I don't take it for granted, because what a life changer when they're gone and you let it go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Killendall would like a reading to help him understand his place.
Juggling. And this isn't a fancy ring thing, it's just the sleeves are too long and I stuck my thumb through.
Oh, you have a thumb sleeve. I have a couple of tops with thumb sleeve.
It's not meant to be one of them. The sleeves are too fucking long.
Oh, you just did it. Oh, how funny. Yeah, I have some that came like that. And I thought, oh, isn't this cute? I never use them. But yeah. Yeah, okay.
I know what you mean.
Killendall, let's chat soon. Okay. Anytime you're up to it, Killendall, hit me up.
Yeah. So let me just put these, because a few fell out. I've just got to put them in the order that they fell out. That's in there. So the first one is a path with money is waiting for you to find it. The next one was keep your life in balance. It's the scales. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. It's a boat. And I'll put these all into perspective in a minute. Career with a workbench on it, no wording on that. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. That's a haystack. Basket, recognition, reward for merit, and then parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So, putting this in perspective, this is about your career path to me. Career's in the middle, but you don't realise which way to go. Now, you to me, Calendar, is always you genius. You're in the genius bracket to me, always have been.
No,
You're
no
very
shit.
intellectual. You're very up on your games and stuff. On your computers. You think sometimes that maybe that's not your way. I think it could be. You think it might be like looking in for a needle in a haystack to get where you want to be. But no, you're on the right path already. That was the first card that came out. And the fruits of your labour will be recognised. You will be recognised for what you do. The parrot to me is you're continuously staying in the same loop at the moment, rather than branching out.
Sometimes that's known as the dopamine loop. You can get
Yeah.
really hung up on it, whether it's good for you or not. I've got
Yeah.
hung up on that.
And to verify that, because I really do. You're very intellectual.
He's always the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah.
But it's hard to know what to do with that. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both a blessing and a curse, I think.
It can be, because sometimes someone else's genius don't get recognised for what it is. Sometimes someone's genius can be taken as arrogance when it's not. All these make so much sense. I just need another one, and there we go. Right. So you've got a breakthrough, a mind breakthrough, thoughts. And they all look to me like puzzle pieces that have broke apart that need putting back together again. You got the letting go, but it's upside down. So I feel that you've already let go of baggage. That's gone. You've been sat really patient and thinking about where you want to go. You already know where you want to go and what you want to do. You've just got to put it into practice. You always feel like the outsider, but you're so not.
Oh.
You're so not. You don't have to lock yourself behind that closed gate.
Yeah, don't let people put you there either.
Yeah. Slowing down. That's the mind that needs to slow down, because you're so far forward in thought. Then I can't. Sometimes I just can't put things into words in what I'm trying to put across to people. But you're forward thinking all the time. Sometimes so forward thinking that you can't keep up with your own self.
Yeah, let me explain. Yeah.
Yeah, and that becomes the burden.
But yeah, shit like this can weigh heavy. It can weigh heavy, and
yeah,
I wish you could ease, Gillandal.
The one can't make this. So the one underneath is silence. Just be. Just be.
Yeah, and Gillandal, sweetheart, you can just sit there and look fucking pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that too.
I hate to be, shallow. Oh, fuck, I'm shallow as hell. Yeah.
And I'm as fickle as hell. What can I say?
Okay, are you to the fuckets yet? Or are you still being serious?
Yeah, this is the feck it now.
Here comes your
It's not
fucket card still.
Yeah, it's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. I don't think you do that, to be fair. But your mind does.
Well, if he does, he gets over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets over it because he, fucking knows how to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you have it, Killendall.
Yeah, bless you. Just be you.
Yeah, just be you, because everybody else is taken. Oh God, that's a meme. Yeah, I ripped that off the internet. Yeah. So. just be you. Okay, I think, gosh, we've been on an hour and a half. Longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you want to do a last call, Maggie?
Is there someone else who wants one? I don't mind.
Okay, one more before we just wear the fuck out of Maggie. Yeah, anybody else? Okay. Last call. 5, 4, 3.
And I just want to thank you guys for supporting me as well while Robin does a countdown.
Killendall says it's a wonderful reading, very appreciative. Never heard that meme before. Oh. Oh, yeah. I rip off a lot of shit from the internet, because it's the internet. It's out there for the taking.
Yeah. And I can't take anything I've done. Oh, here we go with the bots.
Oh, really? We have what?
A bot.
Oh, okay. You guys, any of the mods, bump that asshole out.
Well, I never. That's what goes on in Jolly and Lee's chat. Oh.
Your cortex doesn't press. Oh, what are you, psycho?
That's it.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just watching. Look at that.
You can't believe it until you actually see it.
Look at that shit.
Fucking asshole. Crap.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What is? Okay.
And that isn't our Jolly, by the way, that's popping up.
No, it isn't. It's somebody that looks like a yellow tooth.
You can't believe it until you actually see it happen. This is exactly what happened to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really bothered.
Oh, wait. Okay. I tried to block, but what's going on? Why can't I block? Block user. Nah. Okay, that worked, I think. No, it's going. Has everybody been hacked?
Get some mod.
Okay,
you're an asshole.
Okay, Jilly, you're not a mod. Okay, boom.
Clockwork needs to be a mod. Okay. Jesus, wept, you fucking arsehole.
That's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. They're changing accounts. This is fun.
These are the kind of people who think that people like us are bothered.
Okay, the bot shuffles between multiple ready-made accounts. Well, you know what? I think this means we've really arrived, Maggie. Thank you for this tribute. God, I feel like we just won an Emmy Award. I think we need to devise an acceptance speech, Maggie. I'm serious.
I am grateful for the trollops of this world. I duly accept your fucking Looney Tunes.
Wait. Look at what's happening. somebody just blocked Jolly.
What
Killendale
the?
just got timed out. Oh, Planet Lupa. Yeah, that's a picture of me before I had the unfortunate dental work. Yeah, I took that in the office. I was testing out the boss's new webcam because she was
Right,
going to
can
do
you make? You're
what?
gonna have to make everybody a mod. The fucking the playing about with all our normal people.
With all of our people. Okay. Okay, somebody did something by accident. Look at that thing. Look at that shit scroll.
Yeah, make Lee a mod, Robin.
Okay, there you are, Lee. Okay. Okay. Fuck you guys. Okay.
Renee's in there.
Okay. Let me see. I'm this
Yeah,
is
I know
so
you can't. This is
what a fucking hoot. Okay, so I'm scrolling up. Stephen Ronan. Okay,
Stephen Ronan already is.
Okay, who'd I miss? I know Killendall, it counts as engagement. Damn, that's gonna bump up our fucking numbers. Okay, I don't know how to put it on slow mode. I'm new at this spamming shit.
Yeah.
I can see you, Stephen. Beeps, I don't know how to put it in.
You've got to do it on. You've
on
got to
YouTube
do that on
rather than.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right, create a poll, custom emojis. I don't know how to do it. I need to do to look at it. Just go.
Wow.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, mods, for joining in the fun. I feel like this is a family picnic where you got the weird cousin there who poops in the potato salad. You know, this is that kind of mentality.
Wow.
Yeah, the deficient cousin who shows up at the family reunion. Nobody makes eye contact. Dang.
Accepts it with great pride. Thank you.
Jim Cornette is got, yeah, well. Boy, there's somebody living in grandma's basement, probably has rotting food on the sink that's producing maggots. You know, this is how I picture people like that. You know, they just.
Well, come on.
All they have is us. We're all they have.
Who blocked Johnny?
Wait, how do I? Okay, where's Joe?
They blocked her. Someone blocked her or timed her out.
If Jolly was blocked, it had to be by mistake. Okay, so maybe maybe it was friendly fire. Okay, so whoever did that, unblock them.
Oh, Jolly's in the chat now.
Oh, good. Okay, let me see. Okay, Jolly. Okay, Jolly. Jolly, I'm going over there to. I see her on StreamYard. Oh God, I'm scrolling.
She's right at the bottom now.
Okay, right at the bottom.
She's not lit up. She's the only one that's
it's sorted now. You got a wrench, Jolly.
Yeah.
We'll beat them by sheer numbers. You know, so that person living in grandma's basement probably needs to go change his adult diapers, and maybe have some cup of noodles. Yeah, so go have a cup of noodles, change your diaper, get all clean and snuggy. I know, Jilly, was this okay?
This was a regular. You couldn't see the chat for Is it the same Anton from years ago, by any chance, Lee?
Yeah, you guys have a lot of history in places I don't.
Oh, we go back way back to, yeah.
Way back. So, it's very clever. They do a copy and paste. They already have this written out. So they just do copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. How clever of you. How clever of you. Anton Westerberg. Anton
I don't know,
Westerberg
it's a
says
different Anton then.
Jolly. Huh.
It could be.
Well,
It could be, because,
yeah.
yeah, it could
Okay.
be. 'Cause like I say, a lot of people do pseudonyms. I, unfortunately, never realised you have to do that kind of thing, so I'm all out there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Anton, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Jolly. Thanks. Yeah. Help me. So this is so, this is hysterical. And we have a thumbs down.
Oh, great.
God, we have a thumbs down. What a finish up to our show.
Oh, no.
Geez.
Oh, dear.
Well, I
Carry
hate
on. You know what? This is adding to the algorithms. I'll just sit here and watch.
hey, this increases our numbers. The YouTube gods will look favorably upon us. We can bask in the YouTube glow of recognition and numbers. And thank you.
What they need to go is go home and fidget spin, because that's all they are, a fucking fidget spin.
Yeah, your cortex just doesn't. You make no sense. There you go. There you go. There's an illustration right there. Maggie's doing a visual. Okay, so I'm. Oh, Maggie, I got to tell you. And I'm going to reach out. I don't know if I should reach out or not. I don't want to. But XX Archives
Yeah.
is starting a new deal. And dang, if she isn't planning on a Wednesday show at noon, which is 9 a.m. my time. And so so it's not competition, it's cooperation, we call it in the grown-up world. So, I told her, I said, oh, dang, because I want her on as a guest. She just had baby.
Yeah.
And I said, when you get sorted out, come on our show. We'd love to have you. But she is doing a Wednesday show, and it's okay. I told her that. I said, we're going to miss it, but we'll certainly watch you on the replay.
Yeah.
So, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. YouTube is really big. And I love XX Archive. She is absolutely stunningly brilliant.
I haven't watched it for a while, to be fair. But
she hasn't done much in a while, but now she's, since baby X was born, she's making new plans, and it's all good. XX Archives. We love it. Okay, Aaron Massa says the boss up to 30 accounts. Yeah, block him.
Eric Massa, make him a mod.
Oh, Aaron Massa. Okay. Why the fuck?
Oh, sorry, I'm directing you, but he's been here from the beginning as well.
Oh, I know, Aaron Massa, our obtuse bread dough. Yeah, he's a friend of the show. Fuck, I'll make every damn one of you a mod. We're all in this together. Thank you.
Thanks, Jolly and Lee. Yeah, because I have
already. That is great. That's viewership. Okay, so look at all the. Boy, that's creative for somebody who doesn't have a life. Yeah, living there in grandma's basement. I hope grandma's still alive. I hope you're not collecting her Social Security on the slide. Let's investigate you. I know people in the FBI. And that's not bullshit. I really do. Okay.
I know you do.
Okay, so you guys, I think we're going to close this out. That fool in the chat is going to keep entertaining us probably even after we close out because they're on a roll.
Yeah.
God, this is so weird and funny. Okay. So Maggie, dear, I will see you when next we meet. I'll see you on your show, our Wednesday show,
Yeah.
the 89.9% Maggie show. You guys come on come on over because it's exclusively Maggie. Well, 89.9% of Maggie. So come join us and have a laugh, and we'll see if our newest fan shows up.
Yeah. Oh, Robin, before you go, what day does the clocks go? Whatever your end.
Okay, let me look. First day of autumn. There was Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. I don't know. Next month. I have all the Jewish holidays. I have all that other shit, but I think it's. I haven't turned the page because I have shit sitting on my calendar and I can't turn the page because I don't want to do it with one hand because I'll spill something. But it's next month. So, yeah, and EB says that he'll be able to watch us more frequently because he's over there in the land that doesn't exist over there.
I know. Bless
yeah.
you.
But yeah, bless your heart.
We didn't trick him one bit.
I know.
You'll have to join us one day, EB.
Yeah, EB, I would love for you to be a guest. I would love for you. And EB, I don't know if I've ever asked you this. Do you do haka? EB, do you do that? Man, you've got the voice for it. That baritone. Do you do haka, EB? I don't know if EB is still here, but damn,
he's still there. My son-in-law by default does that. The haka.
Oh my God, that just is.
Yeah, he's a New Zealander.
I love that so much. It is so powerful, and so it's thrilling. It's thrilling to watch it. The faces and the slap. Yeah. Oh boy, that was a good imitation of it, eh? Oh.
Yeah, I do the actions, but I do it myself.
I don't do it at all because I could hurt myself. Because you got to slap the fuck out of your. Jeez, I'd wind up, knocked out. Okay, you guys, we're Jiggy.
Hey, Jiggy.
Thanks, Jiggy,
hey,
for
darling,
showing up.
Stopping by. I hope you're enjoying your time out.
Yeah, well, he's working out here in La La Land. Well, he's north of La La Land. He's 1,000 miles away from me. I thought, hey, come on down. I'll buy you an In-N-Out burger. Well, that would involve a plane. He's busy. So okay,
he's got real life. That's fine.
He's got real life. Okay, we're really okay. We've been on for 2 hours. You guys,
dying starvation in his house.
I gotta go have something to eat. Yeah. So I had this Campbell soup, chicken pot pie soup. It's supposed to be like a liquid chicken. Ew, it was gross. Don't ever. Campbell soup. But I've got a loaded baked potato soup. I'm trying all this shit because I'm being really lazy. Okay, so anyway, you guys, we're gonna close this out. Okay, let me go over here. I'm gonna do our brand. I'm gonna play us out with 6 Drops' little. Happy little illustration. I'll see you backstage, Maggie.
See you in a minute. Take care, everyone.
We
love
every damn one of you. And Melissa Boomer of the Night, thank you. It was absolutely delightful. Thanks. Okay, see ya. Bye.
Bye.